Welcome everyone. So in this video we will talk about clearing the nth bit of an integer. But before writing a program, let's first understand what is the meaning by clearing a bit. Okay, and then we will understand the logic first, and then we will write a simple C program using the logic which we will discuss. Okay, so first of all, what is the meaning of clearing? So the meaning of clearing is if you want to change the value of a particular bit to 0, so setting a particular bit to 0 is called clearing, right? So let's say if this bit is, let's say the value of bit is 1, if you are changing this value to 0, so then this will be called clearing a bit. Okay, so clearing a bit means basically just to change the value of bit to 0. Okay, so now we'll understand with an example how we can basically do that. So let's say again, just take a variable and the value of this variable is 9. So if you will see the bitwise representation, or we can say the binary representation of this variable, so this will come like 1001. Okay, so now let's say you want to clear this bit basically. So this is like first, second, third, fourth. So this is the fourth bit which you want to uh, clear, right? Then the output should be your output should be 0001, so which is basically nothing but the value 1. Okay, so we have to clear this bit, this fourth bit of this variable. Okay, and now understand how we can do that. Then again, as we have used mask in the program where we set the nth bit of an integer, here also we'll need a mask. Okay, and we'll initialize this mask variable with value 1. Okay, so now what we have to do here is we have to change this value to 0. So now which operator we are going to use for performing that? So you understand from the AND operator table basically. So in the AND operator table, if any of the operand is 0, then it will give you an output 0 as 0, right? So let's say this is the truth table of your AND operator, right? So because you want to clear this particular bit, you want to change this value of particular bit, so if you will do AND operator of this bit with the value 0, so it will give you the output 0, right? Now if you see the mask bitwise, or we can say the binary representation of this variable mask is like 001, right? But you have to set, or oh sorry, you have to clear this fourth bit. So you have to move this. First of all, you need 0 here, which is there actually. Okay, but here the problem is we have to set this particular bit, right? But other bit should not be affected, right? We want to keep the same value as it was for the other bits. So let's say in the output only this bit should get affected, this bit should be as it is. So we need a mask, right, to perform the AND operator. So that mask should be look like if you will do 0, if you will do AND operator with this last bit, so it will give us the value 0. So last bit should be 0, right? And other value should be 111. Now by using this mask variable, how we can create this actual mask actually? Okay, so here we will use basically two operations. So one is like AND operation, sorry, here we will use three operations. So first of all, we will use the shift operator to move this variable 1 to this position. Okay, so we will shift by 1 2 3, we'll shift by 3. So after shifting it by 3, we will get the variable, value 100. So now I have to change this variable to this variable. What does it mean? Wherever I see the value 1, I need to put this, I need to change this value to 0. Wherever I see the value 0, I need to change this value to 1. How I can do that? For that you can use the not operator basically. Okay, what does not operator do? Not operator will like change the value from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1 basically. So once you will perform this not operator on this particular variable, it will give you an output 0 1 1 1. Okay, so this will be your mask with which you will be performing the AND operation with the actual variable. So now let's understand here. Actual variable was this, so now you are doing AND operation here. So again you will see the output 1 1 is giving you 1, 0 1 is giving you 0, 0 1 is giving you 0, and 1 and 0, this will give you again 0. So this is the output which was expected, which is like decimal value 1. Okay, so now we will quickly write a program how we can do whatever we have done here in C program. Okay, so now first we will declare the original variable basically, and we will ask user to enter this value of this variable. Okay, then we will ask user to enter the nth bit which he wants to clear. Okay, and we need another variable for our mask, right? So now let's ask user to enter the value of var. Right, so we will get the value of variable here. Okay, then we will ask user to enter the nth bit which he wants to clear, which bit to clear. Right, so here our user is going to enter the bit which it wants to set, right? So here I missed the terminator because of this is showing the red line under this scanf. Okay, now I have to write the actual logic. So I have now get the value of variable, also I know the bit which I want to clear. Okay, now whatever you discussed on the board, we'll write the logic here in the C program. Okay, so now first, as I said, we have to shift our mask with n minus 1. So let's say in our example here, you can see here is like we wanted to set this, we wanted to clear this fourth bit, and for that we had to shift by 3. So basically 4 minus 1, which is 3. So here we have asked user to enter the nth value or the nth bit. So we'll do left shift by n bit minus 1 or n minus 1. Okay, so we'll do that. So let's do left shift mask by n bit minus 1. Okay, and once we'll get output of this left shift operation, we have to basically put a not operation on this, right? And output of not operation we have to do and with the actual variable var, right? So now the output of this program should be our fourth or nth bit is set, right? Let's printf the output. Or you can just write var equals to %d and then print this variable, right? So now save this program and run this program. Okay, so it is asking me to enter the value. So here we will enter the value 9 as we have seen in the example. Which bit to clear? We want to clear the fourth bit. So variable value it is giving me value variable 9, so which is wrong. So something we have done wrong here actually. So let's understand what went wrong here. So what we're doing here is mask value which we have not initialized, so that is why this is going wrong. Let's run the program again. Value 9, which bit you want to set? Value 4, so variable output is 1. Okay, so that was the expectation. So by using this shift operation and then note operation and finally performing this AND operation, we have cleared a particular bit of an integer. So whenever there is a question regarding clear of a particular bit, you make ensure you have to use AND operator there basically. So ultimately you are going to perform AND operations in those cases.